good morning. We are getting started on our Thursday morning, but I wanted to show you what came in last night. We had a surprise produce grocery haul. I have mentioned before that my kids and Jason, my older kids and Jason, volunteer at a local food pantry once a week. And every once in a while, they will send us home with a bunch of produce that, you know, just needs to be used. And they know we have a big family, and so last night they sent them home with a bunch of stuff. We were so surprised. I'm going to show you because this definitely changes my menu plan for the month. If you saw my last grocery haul, you would know that I didn't have a lot of produce on it because we were still going through things that we had from the month before, but we were really kind of getting to the end of it. So the Lord just provided a lot more fun produce. Let me show you.
Lemons. These lemons.
This is a random box of pretty yellow and orange things. Some little squash, some lemons, oranges. Yeah, do you think this is a jalapeno pepper? I think you're probably right. One package of celery, one random potato, just a bunch of little stuff there. Then we have these 2 bags of potatoes, 2 big, maybe 4-pound bags of potatoes. And look at this. This is one random strawberry pineapple container that looks like it needs to be eaten this morning. And one little random watermelon thing.
Yum, yum.
And then all of these are pomegranate seeds. How fun is that? And over here we have a whole box of greens. So we've got turnip greens and some kale. One little bag of Caesar, and this is a head of lettuce. These are all bags of fresh green beans. And again, it looks like they're kind of getting, they're still firm, but you know, they're at that point that we're going to cook those up. So that'll be dinner tonight. I have a chicken thawed out so we can do a roasted chicken with a bunch of green beans. We could even roast these in the oven with some olive oil and salt. That would be really yummy. And then this box that's about half full of green apples. And this box of red apples. Isn't that wonderful? So, super fun grocery surprises. And for a family that really likes yummy fresh fruits and vegetables, this is a big treat. Also, we forgot to show you this big 8-pound bag of oranges was part of the food they brought home.
Yum, yum.
Yum, yum is right. So we opened the pomegranates and they...
Bad apple.
Yeah, one bad apple. They were not good. They are going to be chicken food and the chickens will love them. So no pomegranates for us. I think the chickens will be excited to get some fermenting pomegranates. Okay, dump them in there.
At least we got apples.
We have apples, yep. Strawberries were good. We're thinking about cutting some apples up right away this morning for applesauce in the crock pot.
I'm going through them.
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you.
Apples. Green apples.
Wait, is that good or not? That's not squishy. It's just like a spot.
That'll be fine for applesauce.
Eat it, you know. He's picking seeds. James just tried one. He's going
Ooh,
to
James, what's your report? Is it yummy?
Do you like the watermelon, James? Oh, boy. Squishy top. Mom, squishy top.
Okay, I won't go
James, who's awake?
Who's awake, Dave?
Who's awake?
Yeah. I'll let him.
Lydia, let's go get her.
Yeah.
Good morning, Lydia.
Good morning.
Good morning. Woo, you look like you had a good sleep.
Good.
Hey, good morning, Lydia.
Lydia.
Good morning, Lydia.
Bay.
Yes.
He said he wants to
Oh, you want to hold
play.
her? You want to hold her? Okay, sit down here by
Okay,
Samuel and
sit
Mama will
down.
help you hold her. Okay. There. Is Lydia your friend?
Here, you can neck him.
Yes.
Anything more?
All right. Oh. So you guys know that we are juicers, vegetable juicers. We don't do it every day, but we try to do it pretty often. And our juicer that we had for our entire marriage, which was actually secondhand to us, belonged to somebody else. They gave it to us, and we had it our whole marriage, was a Champion juicer, and it was fantastic, but it finally bit the dust. Like, not good. And so we got a different one. We actually bought this one secondhand also, but the person who had bought it for themselves, they just found that they didn't juice, and so they sold it. So it's still in great condition. I can put a link to it below if I can find it on Amazon. It's this kind right here, and it is a beast. Like, I didn't realize how bad of a shape our champion juicer was in. It was really bad the last couple of years because it's an awesome juicer, but we had just used it to death. But this thing is amazing, and one of my favorite things about it is how big this is. We can put an entire apple in there without cutting it. That's such a time saver for me. So I am juicing. Bella went out to let chickens out. What are you doing this morning? Getting to your checklist?
No.
No, that's what you should be doing. We're gonna finish juicing right now. All right, the boys were working in their nature journals, which inspired Bella to get out her collection. I don't know if we've ever showed you guys Bella's big collection of bones and shells.
Several years.
Several years in the making, that's right.
There we go. That one goes on
Look at
there.
this.
I don't know exactly. And then this.
Did you use pipe cleaner to attach the vertebrae?
Pipe cleaner and old hay bale string to connect the vertebrae. Oh, and then I need like. You hold that one.
Look at that. She has the bones that fit
And then
in
this
there.
is the spine.
Incredible.
This is a rack.
So show us how it would run. How would it run?
You go back and forth, move the legs back and forth, run. This is actually only one piece. You can see bones connect like that, which I have other bones. And then this is the head. Right there. I found this. We actually, the first time we saw it, it had fur on it. It was a big dead animal next to the creek. And the next summer it was all
Super.
What else do you have?
And this right here, this goes with it. Oh, this is my favorite part to show people.
James, you cannot
so
take
this-
my wooden knife.
This is very rare to find these together.
Wooden knife.
Hold on one
They are
second, I'll
so
help you.
fragile, they're the bottom jaw. So that's how they
Wow.
go together. It's very rare to find them together. And then they fit in
Look at that. Look at that, James.
there.
James, look what Bella has.
And then
That's right. Thanks for taking me to the bed.
Whoa.
I think my tooth is in here. Or the tooth.
Wow.
Here's cocoons I found.
That is a wow.
Cocoons.
Wow.
Those are cool rocks, Isabella.
All my nests are outside. These are like little bugs made these. This actually goes with this right here. It broke off. So I put it in. Ta-da!
Well,
This
I can
has a
see
giant
the bones.
tooth. This one's connected. This is the same animal.
Yeah.
These two bones are connected. You can see how they connect by skin. And then, yep, those are rocks. Here, that's a better picture of the spine. It's broke because it's fragile, but here's more of it. Here, this is blue jay feathers. I have cardinal feathers.
Samuel is writing a list of birds that he's seen. Silas, this would be a good page for you to work on today. Page 165.
That's a stopper.
Most of the kids are finished with their math. I
Ta-da.
think just Bella has something to finish up. That's cool, Bella.
I'm in the middle of stringing it.
Although she had to take a little break because when she heard us talking about this, she had to run get her collection. It's already lunchtime. I'm really not hungry. We ate so much breakfast. Ooh, careful, James. You grab that, Bella. I don't want him cracking. I probably do need to warm up some lunch leftovers at least. We ate a lot of breakfast, and it kind of went on, and we juiced, and yeah, I'm not really hungry yet.
Deer tooth. These are the roots.
Wow, look at that. This is a deer.
Tooth.
Deer tooth.
And that comes out, and those are the roots.
That is some amazing. Wow, that's a healthy tooth.
Yeah, do you see the roots? How that goes in? It took me a long
incredible.
time when I first got it to get it out, but now it's loosened up.
So the boys are in
This was on
just
our
taking a
property. We
break
found it on our property.
in the kids' room, and some of us are working on nature journals. They've been going through their checklist, making sure they have everything
I actually
completed.
soaked my
Lydia's down for a nap. I'm hoping to get some read aloud time in with the kids today because We really
I know
we
that,
have not
Bella.
had read aloud time this week. We've
I
been getting a
know
lot of other
you.
things
Right to me.
done. A lot of other things done. But read aloud time just hasn't happened.
Oh yeah,
It's just
I remember.
can't do it all.
that.
But today I am really hoping to get some time in. We are, let's see if I can reach it. Woo! We're reading this book, Paddington, but it's a book that is letters that he wrote back to his Aunt Judy, his bear aunt. So it's the correspondence.
James, did you hear him?
And
Where'd Turtle go?
oh yeah, that's just the turtle shell. The turtle is not there. And we, as a family, are continuing to read through this book, which, if you have not bought this book, run out and buy it. I'll see if I can find it and put a link below. It's so good. Little Pilgrim's Progress. We had read about half of the original Pilgrim's Progress a few years ago. Even though it was way over the kids' head, we read it, and it was good. This is, it's not like a simplified, abridged version of it. It is its own story in its own right. The characters going on the journey are children instead of adults. And it has been so meaningful for Jason and I. We have enjoyed it so much and gotten so much out of it.
It's so fun.
And it has prompted a lot of great discussions as a family. It's good. So, if I remember, I'll put the link. I think this is 2 things now I've promised to do to link in this video. We'll see if I remember to do both of them. If not, remind me. Well, the evening has come and we made it through another school day. We got a lot done. We really enjoyed our day. It's amazing how it feels long, but it also just kind of flies by. So it's almost 5 o'clock. My kids finished all of their lists and helped clean up the house. And now they're having some time to do, let's see, Leo's doing some video editing of a little video he made. Silas is doing some coding practice in Scratch, and Samuel is, I think he's doing the making music on the iPad thing, and then James and Jeremiah just came out, but they were watching Clifford. Oh, Monster Physics. There's an app called Monster Physics that he's doing. So I'm letting them have some time with learning things. But it's that time of day when I am pooped out. I'm going to throw dinner in the oven and clean up these few scraggly dishes that didn't get attended to today. And then I'm going to sit down. Tonight is Jason's Bible study night that he goes to a men's Bible study group. So I'm just going to sit down and put my feet up for a little bit and try to regroup before the bedtime happens. So thanks for hanging out with us today, and we'll see you guys soon. Okay?